Um,
All right, so in the 40s with our videos now, and if you're actually watching this, I don't feel like I gotta go over everything I did in this video. What I did was create a channel page. So this is YouTube. This is my channel page in YouTube. You've got these tabs for your home video playlist channels, bunch of different stuff, couple buttons. Um, you can sort your channel, your videos uh, by most views. You've got a background image. Other people can come here. You can search your videos. This just searches your videos. Um, a lot of stuff in here. You got a little bit about yourself, um, channels you subscribe to, playlists you have put together. It's pretty cool. So what I wanted to do was set that up on our site. So over here, you can go to my channel, and I've got it started. Um, I've got a banner here. You can click it, and we set it up just like we set up all of our other. Well, we set it up just like the poster. Let's put it that way. We created an invitation that gets the S3 signature. We get the banner URL. We added banner URL as a property to our user model, to our schema. Of course, we added the method to our schema, and we implemented it with uh, GraphQL. Uh, GraphQL higher order component. We did our add banner mutation, S3 banner mutation, then the add banner, because you got to get the signature first, then use Axios, just like we did with the other stuff. Bring in the formatter. I put it in a banner folder. State, drop zone. I've got everything broken out into components here. I've got a new folder in components called tabs for the tabs, and then everything that's to do with the channel has a channel in front of it. I might actually need to start putting folders in here to keep everything straight, but I'm naming them pretty good so far. I could have done a little better with embed and share modal. I could have put that these go with the video. I could have put that in front of it just so it was clear which root, which view we're dealing with. This is how we break it down. We break it down from a root to the components and even sometimes to subcomponents. So the channel. This is pretty cool. It's got tabs. We can either click through the tabs like this. We get animation effect. And you can swipe with the mouse like I'm doing right here. You can swipe with the mouse. And you can actually swipe with the touchscreen because I'm using a new package. Swipeable React swipeable tabs. Let's check the package.json. A lot of stuff here. React swipeable views is what it's called. React swipeable views. So using that package, there's a bunch of different stuff you can configure for touchscreen devices. There's a whole lot of settings, thresholds, and cool stuff like that. You have to actually activate the swipeable with the mouse stuff that I'm doing here. That'd be in channels, wouldn't it? So you import. There's an example on the Material UI site, but you just import swipeable views, and you can configure it with all kinds of different settings. The axis, you can swipe up or down depending on the axis, and it just works on enable mouse events. That's the one that I hooked up. So that lets you. You can always go into your DevTools and use the DevTools thing that pretends like it's a touchscreen, but pretty cool to let you do it with the mouse. Any event, those are the tabs. And one cool thing I set up, I haven't really done much with these things down here. I've set up the videos I've set up a conditional thing that the search bar pops up, but nothing's hooked up yet. These buttons don't do anything. They're just there because I'm doing a regular query for the user. I created a new query to get the user, and we're getting the user by the token. So this would be a private route. Once we get done with development, you want to make this into the private route that we have. See, we have it. We're just not using it because I'm just using. I'm getting the current user. I call this one, and we're just using the token to look up the user by ID. We had to use the ID here because this is before the token gets made. That's when the user logs in. So, what else we got going on? Okay, so after you load this banner, I did a pretty neat thing. Did our drop zone, and I put a div inside the drop zone instead of an image. I'm using a div now. So if we get that banner URL and we're destructuring our GraphQL stuff just like we've always been doing, so I don't feel like I need to go over how I'm getting all this stuff. But, it's clear that in our mutation we're getting banner URL and banner position. We're using videos. We're using populate like we did in the past. I've already showed how to do all that stuff. So it's basically more of the same, except how I set up this div. And I'm actually using the CSS. I'm actually giving it inline style instead of referring to an outside constant. I've been doing an inline style, and I'm doing a background image with a URL, calling the CSS URL function on the banner URL, and saving a banner position and using background position because we can't really crop. We don't have. I don't know that we can even do cropping like that with JavaScript. I'm not aware of how to do that. And I'm not that far advanced with image manipulation coding in a website context, Obviously, I could do it with software, but in this website, we don't have that software. So what I've done is I've set up a modal where you can at least, it's going to stretch it out to fit the size. And if you want a certain piece of this picture viewable, you can move the picture up and down. It's almost like cropping, in a sense. You're getting a slice of your photo, and you've got 5 options here, and it's going to change it in real time like that. Pretty cool way to manipulate using CSS actually in JavaScript, but manipulating a CSS background property, and it's pretty neat. With the videos, the next video I'm going to get into, I've got the videos here, and while this is a select, this is not implemented yet. The sort by, however, is implemented. I've got it. You can sort by age, so this would be oldest to newest would be here, and we can sort by views, which is most popular, and it's going to reshuffle our videos in real time, and also we're able to click on any of these videos and be brought to the main video page here to view any one of these videos. So now you can navigate through your own stuff. Pretty neat. And I guess in the upcoming videos, I'll show the implementation to get this sort by to work, just using Material UI, button icon, and a menu. And we're controlling the menu with state. We've done all this in other tutorials, but I will get into the specifics of the sorting, how we were able to sort these 3 different conditions, and what functions it takes to do that. So that'll be in the next video. See you then.